Hi everyone, I want to share with you a simple trick that has been very helpful through the years to save my teeth due to, for example, an infection at the root of the tooth. When you have an infection at the root of the tooth, normally it's game over. You need to remove the nerve, which means to kill the tooth, and then that is called a root canal, right? When you do a root canal, your tooth becomes an object that is foreign to the body, and the immune system tends to push it out. So root canals are unstable and they tend to fail, and sometimes pretty fast. So then you need to remove the tooth because you begin to get infections over and over, and do an expensive implant or a bridge. So if you have an infection at the root of a tooth, you would like to kill that infection, right? And clean it. But science today doesn't have a way to do that. So there is a solution, and it works very nicely, and it's extremely simple and inexpensive. So I want to share it with you and see if it works for you to keep your teeth. It has saved many of my teeth from this destructive procedure called root canal, which kills the nerves, right? You remove the nerve completely. So you need only three things to do this procedure, and it's very simple. You can do it in your restroom. One is Q-tips, the other one is tea tree oil, and the other one is a substance called DMSO. It needs to be very pure, 99.995%, right? You can buy them in Amazon, in many places. So how it works? First of all, I want to make sure that you understand that I'm going to share something with you. This is not a recommendation. You are absolutely responsible for your health, you, not myself, nor your doctor. You are responsible for your health. So I'm not telling you go and consult with a doctor. That's BS too. You are in control of your health. So if you want to consult with a doctor, by all means. If you don't, it's up to you. You may want to check with the dentist and do a baby x-ray to double check that there is the infection there, but don't wait too much. You don't have too much time, because the infection will kill the nerve too. It will kill it. It will produce pressure, internal pressure, and the lack of blood circulation will kill the nerve. So you need to apply this procedure as soon as possible. So how do you do it? You simply grasp the Q-tip and you wet in the one edge with the tea tree oil, and you apply it in two places. One is if this is the tooth, right, and this is the gum, you apply it here in this edge, right, where the gum ends and the tooth begins. And then if the infection is down here and you feel it, let's say it's a premolar and you have the infection down below, and you feel, by pressuring, you feel the infection, you will feel it. And then you apply the tea tree oil over the gum right in front. And then you turn around the Q-tip, or you use a new one, and then you use DMSO. And you apply the DMSO on top of the tea tree oil, only over the area where you put the tea tree oil. Why? Because the DMSO is a carrier. What it does is it will carry into the body whatever is there, right? So if you apply tea tree oil, it will carry the tea tree oil inside your body, and that is fine. But if you apply it in other areas where there could be, for example, some bacteria, it will also bring the bacteria in. So you don't want to apply it in other places. Same, make sure you don't apply DMSO on your skin unless you have applied a disinfectant first. So now you apply the DMSO, and I just can tell you that the DMSO is so powerful that if you apply DMSO on your foot, you will feel the flavor of the DMSO in your tongue in a few seconds. The smell of the DMSO is the same smell that you get when you go to the ocean and you smell the ocean. That's DMSO actually. It's produced by the algae and other mollusks. DMSO is a completely natural substance. It's not a drug, yeah? It's completely, this is a very pure form of DMSO and is not altered by any pharmaceutical, is as nature intended. So use DMSO is very safe as long as you apply it correctly, as I mentioned before. DMSO is an antioxidant and it helps the body. So it's a wonderful substance and it's very safe for anyone that knows how to use it. If you clean the surface of your skin and you make sure it's very clean, for example, you use colloidal silver and you clean it correctly, you can apply DMSO immediately into that surface and you will feel it coming into your body and you will feel the smell of the ocean in your tongue, in your nostrils. So now the DMSO will carry the tea tree oil into the gum and into the bone because the infection will be actually in the bone. Yeah? The tooth is inserted in the bone and this is so powerful that it will carry the tea tree oil all the way into the infection. That's why mainstream medicine doesn't have a solution for this problem. When there is an infection at the root, they do root canal, so they will access now the infection from the top and they will clean it up, right? You don't need to access it from the top, you can access it from the side, but you need to use DMSO. It's extremely effective, and I don't know why doctors don't use it, but you can imagine why. It's not their fault, actually. It's the fault of the system that is over-controlling and backwards, puts money first, not your health. So we need to take charge of our health, right? You're in charge of your health, so I hope that you understand that you may need to do more research before you feel confident to apply the system, and make sure that through your research feel comfortable with these substances. Okay, stay in good health, keep your teeth, and grow old. Bye.